In this video, I'm going to build a rustic vinyl record storage unit and show you how I made custom album dividers to go with it. So, I put together this music room about a year ago and really wanted that vintage record store vibe. I had about 80 records and decided not to go too crazy on vinyl since it's expensive and I don't have a lot of space. I figured this collection would last me a good long while, but not even a year later, this happened. I somehow doubled the collection and already ran out of room. Since I can't quit vinyl, I now have to think about expansion. This music room isn't finished yet, and luckily I have this vacant space in the back corner. It looks like the perfect spot for a freestanding record display bin. I really like flipping through records instead of trying to read their tiny spines, and decided front-facing storage was the way to go. Looking online, I discovered so many options, and the general cost was out of my budget right now. Hey, I buy records, I can't afford anything else. I guess building my own storage on the cheap is the best option in this situation. Luckily, there's plenty of space for a triple bin design. I opted to go slightly wider in the bins at 13.5 inches to accommodate box sets. 43 inches high is perfect for reaching the records. I have nearly 48 inches of space between the couch and the wall, making this triple bin a perfect fit. I wanted something different and went with 30-inch metal table legs. To install the legs, I needed more thickness in the wood for the deeper screws, and will add a couple of 1x6 boards underneath. Next, I'll briefly go over the materials and their costs. The record display stand will not need much wood. The base will be a standard 18-inch by 48-inch project board. The back and sides will use a couple of 12-inch by 48-inch boards. The front face, bin dividers, and bottom support will be standard 6-inch boards at either 8 feet or 6 feet. I chose 3 of the 6-foot boards to better fit in my car because I'm the dope driving around with lumber in his hatch. The legs were ordered from Amazon and I needed 2 sets because I wanted 6 legs in total. I'll finish the bins by placing a non-skid mat on the bottom to prevent the records from shifting or resting directly on the wood. Factoring in all the raw materials, this record bin only cost me around $160. Of course, no one would build such a thing without already owning all of the tools and being properly prepared. Now it's time to shred. The record bin is complete and in its new home. Before I place any records in there, I insert the non-skid liner on the floor of each compartment. It's looking good, but something feels off. It's missing the cool factor I was expecting. This still feels like basic storage and not the record store. Naturally, I wasn't done yet. I had to buy some record dividers. I found a pack of 60 dividers on Amazon for $38. Looks like the price went up since I bought them. With these glossy Avery labels, I can place a full color 1" by 4" label on each divider. Avery supplies templates online for all sorts of programs. I used the Photoshop template and started designing my band logos for printing. I pulled logos from various online sources and made some customizations of my own. Once all the logos were done, I made them print ready. These record dividers are very thin, and when space is at a premium, every divider and outer sleeve takes away valuable room for more records. With the labels printed, sticking them on the dividers for the first time feels glorious. These dividers will be snazzy. For bottom-feeding metalheads like me with minuscule collections, this labeling system is not that much work and is easy to maintain as the collection grows. If you already have thousands of records broken down by genre, then alphabet, then artist, this would be insane to consider so late in the game. But if you have time to reorganize, go for it. Here is my first batch, and I cannot wait to get these in between the wax. Oh yeah, now we're talking. This is so much nicer. No more struggling to read the spines in a darkened room. Even better, I have an affordable gooseneck lamp that is directly above the records and provides all the light I need. I'm extremely happy with the way this record display bin turned out. Sure, there was some warped wood, a few little mistakes here and there, and yeah, I spent a few more bucks to buy the record dividers, labels, and lamp, but it was so worth it. At least until next week when this fills up and I have to build a bigger one.